Hello and welcome to the Oregon Street Undergrounding of Overhead Utilities and Streetscape Beautification Conceptual Design. In this video, we will be highlighting the upcoming changes occurring on this street during the Phase 4 Undergrounding of Overhead Utilities and Streetscape Beautification project. These images illustrate the existing conditions both at the street and the street end. The information provided is based on conceptual designs and is subject to minor revisions during the engineering, regulatory, and construction design phase. Currently on the street, there are unsightly overhead utilities along with damaged patches of asphalt on the roadways and sidewalks. The existing streets are two-way traffic with parking at both ends of the street. Due to the nature of implementing the undergrounding of overhead utilities and streetscape beautification, the parking spaces, regulatory agency oversight, public lighting, and landscape improvements will be markedly different than the current conditions as seen today. Each street is a custom design based on existing conditions. The proposed design will incorporate newly constructed sidewalks and roadways with brand new paving that will extend onto the street. The photos shown depict images of the completed streetscape from previous phases 1 through phase 3 and are an example of the same types of lighting, hardscape, landscape, and streetscape improvements that will be implemented on this street in the entire phase 4. As requested by the community, the current traffic pattern is being maintained, i.e., the two-way traffic with a single lane in each direction and parking on both sides of the street. Existing driveways will act as natural yield spaces, an area where a car can pull into to allow another vehicle to pass by. Encroachments into the row have been addressed by the city passing an ordinance reducing the amount of space required on a private property for parking, i.e., if there is 16 feet and 0 inches in a perpendicular configuration and or 8 feet 6 inches for a parallel parking space, then these spaces will continue to function as parking on private property. In addition, if private property owners have wheel stops or small garden walls which can be reconfigured to allow for additional private parking, CRA staff will meet with those private property owners. The undergrounding of overhead utilities will result in utility transformers that will be placed in strategically located landscape islands to optimize service points to adjacent properties and minimize the loss of public parking spaces. Street lighting will also be upgraded to LED marine turtle-friendly lights as seen in the previously completed streetscape projects from Tyler Street to Thomas Street and Iris and Jasmine Terraces. The design of each street maximizes retaining as many public parking spaces as possible, while dedicating the areas needed for transformers as part of the undergrounding of overhead utilities. For Oregon Street specifically, Broward County regulations and FPL equipment needs result in a net loss of 7 public parking spaces, i.e., 8 parking spaces on the east-west streets, and a gain of 1 parking space at the street end. Thank you for participating in this virtual presentation. To provide any feedback or comments, please click on the link below.